What's up, people? How y'all doing? Okay, so this is, yeah, you got it. You know it. Love it. Live it. Suck it. I'm sorry. I watched too much Dash Point oh. I'm sorry. Anyway, so this is Basketball Wives Season 4 reunion show as promised to the people. And I have made my notes on this foolishness and I'm ready to just jump right into it. For real. Oh, I wanted to run it by y'all to see what y'all think. Me and Ashley Shy Miller, my homegirl, we are like in discussion over creating a website where you can see both of us. And I do my hair shit, and we both do our reviews, and have other people come on to our website to, you know, vlog about the same stuff that we vlog about. We pick one every week, and it will go up on our site. So I'm thinking about it. She's thinking about it. I would like to know what you guys would think about that. Would you love it? Would you like it? Would you come to see it? First of all, why the fuck wasn't Jennifer on stage when the show started? Most of this season was pertaining to Jennifer. So why was she not on stage? But Royce and Susie and Kenya and Keisha were. I'm just saying. I don't understand. They should have had her on stage, and Evelyn should have stayed in her seat with her genie in a bottle looking ass. John Sally said the assistant was advised by her lawyers not to go to the reunion show because she might hit Jennifer, and if she did, then charges, arrests, warrants, you know how I go. I mean, we're going to get into it. See, and I don't like John Sally. I used to like John Sally, but he really is coming off like a little messy-ass bitch. John Sally asked Evelyn how she felt about the fact that Jen was backstage and not, you know, on stage like she normally is, seeing as though she's a permanent castmate. Well, she said that she thought it was best. And I want to add that y'all can say what y'all want to say, but I think Evelyn looked mad cute. I love the long skirt with the two slits. I love the bun that she stole from Beyonce. Like, I don't understand how you can steal a hairstyle from somebody. Like, get out of my face. It's a hairstyle. It's a bun. We all do it. Get over it. I thought Royce looked cute. I hated Tammy's dress. That shit looked like some solid gold dancers threw it up. That shit was horrible. I don't understand why bad body bitches always want to wear body conscious dresses. Stop that shit, bitch. It ain't for you. Booty shorts, not for me. Too thick. No, not doing it. Not in public. Body conscious dresses, not for you, Tammy. Bad body, no hips, big shoulders, not for you. Not for you. Susie's hair is cute. I mentioned this before. I think that blonde hair suits Susie perfectly. She has also lost weight and look good. Whatever, Susie. I don't like your ass, but you look cute. I give props for props. It's due. Shawnee says that she and her producers will try and are trying to create more of a balance on the show. And what that means is we're not just going to give you foolishness, fights, cussing, and ignorance beyond compare of ratchetness. Oh, no. We are also going to give you some valuable shit, too. Like charities where we go and act the fool. It's still a charity. We just acted a fool. Just like for Keisha's charity. Them hoes went there and acted the fool. Royce, charity thing. Susie, and that bitch drunk. What's going on? It's a charity. Act your age. That's all I gotta say. Act your age. Work on my nerves. So, and another thing. Shawnee, that pink suit, I'm sorry. If you thought it was hot, it wasn't hot. Not on you. I'm sorry. It wasn't. If it would have been white with like a pink or you know what I'm saying, or black with the white, or you know what I'm saying, it would have been black and white with the pink, it would have looked better. But all of that pink and then that black, that wasn't cute to me at all. That was not visually appealing. I'm sorry. I didn't like that at all. So Kenya says that, you know, they go over Kenya and Keisha's little tidbit about the Kenya's music career. And John Sally asked her, did she think that maybe she was too old to be trying to become a pop star, whatever. She said no, it's never too late to follow your dreams. Susan Boyle is a perfect example of that. So I'm not going to dispute you on that. But when you don't have talent, yes, clock strike 10, you are out of the game. You can no longer do this. Your ass is too old. John Sally, being a messy queen as he is, asked Kenya if she felt, no, asked Keisha what she felt about Kenya's music, whatever. Keisha was like, I have nothing to say about this. And Kenya was like, yeah, she has something to say because she judged me too early. She had only met me twice and she judged me. Let's get this straight. We all watched this. You did not know what was going on. You didn't know what you were doing. You didn't have a budget. You didn't have anything that you need when somebody is trying to do a video. You have to have these things done and brought to the table prior to the date of. You were not prepared. And if I was her, I wouldn't invest my time and money in something that seems garbage either. And she said it the nicest way she could and you still got mad. So that's on you. Whatever. I'm sorry. I haven't seen anything you've done. I haven't even seen those YouTube videos because I could really give a cluck fuck. But, you know, whatever. So then we get to Keisha and Tammy's fight. And Tammy takes this opportunity to tell her, my bad, girl. My bad. Taking your purse. Going off on you in that manner. I'm sorry. My bad. First of all, Tammy, you want to get all correct in your English when you're going at somebody. You should at least be that passionate and sincere when you're apologizing to somebody for not only bullying them, but embarrassing them and stealing their shit. You have not taken responsibility for anything. And I'm tired of you saying that you have, because you have not. You also have not worked on any anger management, as we will probably see in part 2. So I want Shawnee and John Sally to shut the fuck up with that one, first of all. Second of all, I got a whole bunch of shit to say about Tammy. Y'all are absolutely right. She gonna get read like a motherfucking book out this bitch. Like a James Patterson novel out this motherfucker, okay? Like, I'm just saying. Like a Danielle Steele, like a Harry Potter, this bitch is gonna get read. Ready or not, here I come. Sookie Stackhouse books. Sookie Stackhouse books. Anyway, so Keisha is sitting there like, bitch, I'm not trying to hear that whack-ass apology. She didn't say anything. She didn't shake her head. She didn't smile. She just was looking like glazed over, not listening. And I wouldn't have been either because that shit was garbage. And if she really, I'm going to tell you right now, if Keisha was another person, meaning if Keisha was somebody that was going to stand up for herself in a more boisterous manner, she would have said, I'm sorry, but I don't accept that whack-ass apology. You sound fake as fuck. Give me a real apology and we'll talk. Because she's still not apologizing for, you know, she still thinks that what she did was justifiable. She thinks she may have went too far, but she still feels like how she felt was justified. I don't feel like that. I feel like you were tripping the fuck out and looking for somebody's head to bite off because she was the next person in line. So, then we get to Kenya and Evelyn's fight. Evelyn also apologizes to Kenya for throwing the bottle because she shouldn't have thrown the bottle. She said she was in a car with some teenage girls, supposedly these are Chad's children, her stepdaughters. Stop that shit, y'all are not married yet. When y'all get married, you can call them stepdaughter, stepchild, daughter. That's my daughter. You can do whatever you want to. But until then, stop that shit because we don't know if this is for real, or for fake, or for play yet. We don't know. So, and that's my play husband, you know. So, stop that shit. Second of all, you know, she's talking about how the little girls were basically rooting her on and thinking that it was funny. And she was, you know, I don't want them to feel like that. I feel like I should need a better example. Not one a tear. Not one a tear. But, you know, I'm sorry because I don't want, you know, I don't want them to be like that, you know. John Sally, need a tissue? Throwing shade. Pull it down. I'll go over the whole versus loose situation. And honestly, it does not matter whether she said hoe, whether she said loose. The idea is that you get around. And the fact that they actually asked her what she meant, like, what does loose mean? Y'all know what the fuck loose mean. And you know that she is one. These are some of, like, the most contradictory people I've ever seen in my life. And the reason why I say this is because Evelyn, when they go back to the clip, and Evelyn is like, I ain't never ashamed of shit I done. I do me. If you don't like me, fuck you, whatever. My point here. She's not upset about it. She just said you were loose. She didn't say she didn't like you. She just said your ass was loose. So if you are real about what you do, then you know you was a hoe, then you know you was loose, then why are you getting mad by somebody stating a fact? Understand it? Get it? Alright. So we moving on. So then we get to Jen and Evelyn's fight. They bring Jen out. Jen is like, listen, okay, listen. Came out with 2 bodyguards. I feel you, Jen. You don't want to fight. I understand. And in case somebody, and fuck, it was 2 hoes jumping over tables last time. Why shouldn't there be 2 bodyguards now? I feel like Shawnee makes excuses for Evelyn, and she does for Tammy as well. She, oh, they were drunk. Oh, you shouldn't have done that. No, let's be real. I have never heard Shawnee reprimand Evelyn for anything that she's done. And she has repeatedly thrown bottles at Shawnee's fucking head. So I really need to understand why it is that you are still on her side, even though she has put you in harm's way at least 2 times this season. Yet you find fault with Jennifer because she's over it and don't want to talk and don't want to be cool with you ratchet bitches who had decided from Jump Street that y'all were on Evelyn's side. Even though, Miss Tammy, it wasn't Evelyn that came saw your ass after your surgery. It was Jennifer. So to me, personally, I feel like the fake motherfuckers are the group. And I feel like now that she has realized that and doesn't want to be a part of that, now they want to try to use that against her. Because they both, Tammy, Evelyn, and Tammy, Evelyn, and Shawnee were sitting up there, like, basically telling her she didn't take. That's what I was mad about Tammy. And I'm going to skip to it. Fuck it. Tammy going to sit up there and tell Jen you haven't taken responsibility for anything that you've done. They even brought back Ashley from, I think, the first season. She bullied Ashley. Fuck out of here. She bullied Royce. Okay, I can see how you could say that. That was more than one occasion of some bullshit. So I can actually see how you could say that. And Tammy pissed me off because not only are you bringing this up, and it's like, shut the fuck up. You wasn't even there yet. I don't even remember were you there, but shut the fuck up. Like, just be quiet. Because she wants to get so politically correct, and she wants to speak perfect English when she gets in this mood, okay? And it's like, how the fuck are you going to open your mouth and say anything when the biggest bullying that has ever happened with you? You did that. So how are you going to come back and tell Jen that she's not taking responsibility for the bullying that she put other people through? Jen, like a real woman, apologized when it came back from commercial break. She also apologized to Evelyn for saying whatever she may have said to hurt her on the blog, on the radio, whatever. She just felt like, she could say whatever she wanted to say, but it came out wrong, whatever. And they also discussed how Evelyn was trying to get in contact with her, but she was going through it, trying to get over the divorce with Eric. And she shut down, which should be understandable. She also said that Evelyn's ass didn't call her to see what was up with her either. So once Naya, the assistant, told Jen that Evelyn was mad, she tried to call her. Well, to no avail. Because at this point, Evelyn is like, fuck her. So to me, both of y'all were being childish. Grow the fuck up. If y'all really wanted to resolve your relationship, y'all would have did that shit before this season even started. So that's bullshit. Evelyn brought up the fact that, you waited until the season started to file the police report, and why were you still filming and all of this, First of all, why would I fuck up my money because I'm suing this hoe for putting her hands on me? Why would I fuck up my money? That's stupid. So I completely understand Jen's point of view. Jen, check that ass. Chin check that ass. She checked her. She told her, no, boo-boo. Okay? I filed the police report the day of. Talk to the police that night. It is up to the district attorney's office to press charges, not me. When they decided to do that is when that happened. That was not on me. Evelyn, hush the fuck up. Hush the fuck up. I'm sorry, y'all. Just the fact that Jennifer, to me, it seemed like Jennifer had to sit there and explain herself or defend herself when all of the bullshit was basically done to her. She didn't put her hands on Ashley. She didn't put her hands on Royce. So shut the fuck up because that's not the same thing. And John Sally, this is when I really want to punch you in your mouth, son. And I used to love you, but you have really pissed me off. How you going to ask her, why didn't she file charges against Eric when Eric threw the drink in her face? First of all, a female slapping you in your fucking face is not the same thing as you throwing a cup at your husband, him coming back and throwing a drink in your face. He didn't put his hands on Jennifer. I'm tired of people acting like that was the worst thing he could have done. Because if he would have slapped her ass, I'm sure she would have filed charges. I'm sure she would have, because he's a man, and him hitting her would have been much worse than what Naya did to her. Let's just get that straight. She shouldn't even answer that fucking question. I would have looked at everybody on that stage like they was fucking stupid. Really? Really? Is that the question that's on everybody's mind? Get the fuck out of here. She said, she replied with, that was my husband. I'm not gonna file charges against my husband. This chick, on the other hand, is somebody that was a friend of mine that has proved to not be my friend. So, are we really asking her? I mean, I just couldn't believe that they even asked her that. That was so garbage to me. That is her husband. And he threw a drink in her face. He didn't hit her. He didn't even hit her. And John said like, oh, you know, he hit her with a glass. He did not hit her with a glass. He splashed that shit hella hard, but he didn't hit her. And that would have been a totally different situation. She threw a drink at him first, mind you. So I felt like she deserved it. This stuff I agree with her about. She has every right to file charges. Shut up. And Tammy wanted to bring up the fact that, you know, you're not taking responsibility for the bullying that you did and da-da-da-da. Shut up, bitch. Shut up. The Jen living with the assistant, because they talked about this during this back and forth banter that they did, and she was like, let's get this straight. First of all, I could have go live with my mother if I needed somewhere to live. I didn't, and Evelyn was like, but you didn't have a car. First of all, let her answer the question. Shut the fuck up. Nobody's talking to you. What happened was, Jen was staying with her because they were friends and they were going out. Doesn't mean that she needed to live with her. Let's be real. Jen people got money. Why the hell would she need to go live with this hoe? And to me, after a bitch open hand slapped me in my face in front of America and a whole bunch of bitches in a room, I can say whatever I want to say. I can call this bitch the scum of the earth if I want to. I can make fun of her weave, her child. I can make fun of whatever the hell I want to. I'm sorry. Because I feel like at that moment, you just feeling so upset about that, you're going to say anything up out your mouth to make this hoe feel small. Because she just made you feel hella small by smacking you in your face in front of people. So stop that shit. Stop acting like she really, really, you know, deep down felt like that. Nah, she probably really didn't feel like that. Why would she fuck with somebody if she really feels like they garbage? That's not what uppity bitches do. They make fun of garbage bitches like they did to Royce. Not saying that Royce is garbage, but they both perceive her to be garbage. And I'm just mad that nobody asked Evelyn to take responsibility for anything that happened this season besides the bottle throwing. And shut the fuck up, Shawnee. Looking like Prince. If Shawnee tries to make excuses for them saying that, you know, they were under a lot of pressure because they're on television in front of a bunch of people, you know, and it's harder when the cameras are there, and you know it puts stress on relationships as it would on a friendship. And she was saying how she felt horrible that their friendship has broken up as a result of her show. Bitch, shut up. You don't feel sorry for shit. You still making your money, so stop playing with me. I don't feel sorry for Shawnee. I'm not with all of this giving her sympathy and all of that. Man, shut up, Shawnee. Don't nobody care what you got to say. Because to me, nothing that comes out of your mouth is not bullshit. I think everything that comes out of Shawnee's mouth is bullshit. I'm sorry, y'all. That's just how I feel. And this would have, and John, I agree with John when he said, I think that these fights would have happened regardless. It just so happened to be a camera right there. I agree, but at the same time, I think they do extra because the cameras are there. I think they do extra because the camera is right there. I think they do. And they know they're going to make money. So, yeah, I think that it plays a factor, but I don't think that they are just so cool that this shit wouldn't go down if the cameras wasn't rolling. Nah, it would definitely go down. So at the end of the episode, they said that they gave Evelyn a polygraph test, and now they're going backstage to give Jen a polygraph test. And all I could think about, and when she was smiling, she looked so much like a chipmunk. Jesus Christ. Jen, oh Lord. And, oh yeah, and I'm really not even interested in hearing what they have to say about this, but we're going to watch Tammy and Keisha get into it again to further prove my point that Tammy is not sorry for anything. She just has found the right people to tell her what to say on stage to make her seem like she's changed and trying to do the right thing, but she's not. You can't teach an old dog new tricks, and she's definitely an old dog. Old bitch. Whoa. What else? Shawnee was talking about how, you know, they want to see each other prosper. No, y'all don't. No, y'all don't. Y'all do not want to see each other do well. Y'all don't. Because if y'all did, y'all wouldn't tear each other down the way y'all do. Y'all can say whatever y'all want to say, but I honestly feel like Shawnee has no reason for her beef with Royce. Yes, she don't like Royce. She has no reason for her beef with Jen. Yes, she chooses sides with Evelyn amongst the two. I don't understand that. So Shawnee can just shut the fuck up. And I'm going to get extra on Tammy next week because I'm more than sure she's going to piss me off even more than she already has. Like, comment, subscribe. I love you guys. Hey, all my new subscribers. Y'all comment below. Tell me what y'all thought. Hit that like button. Y'all know how we do. If you haven't subscribed to me, subscribe. It's free. And yeah, I love y'all. Peace.